耶！
谢谢。然后这个 talk 会用英文分享。Hello, I'm Kat. My title in Mandarin was inspired by an anime, Jobless Reincarnation. I will seriously try if I go to another world. And I like it because 10 years ago, I never imagined myself participating in the open source community or joining a software startup. My major was in children's education, so everything was completely like another world to me. But the truth is, I chose this title only because I like anime, and I want to put some images from anime in the background. Yeah, so it is. In the next 10 minutes, I'll give a brief overview of how I first became involved in the open source community, what it's like to make contributions to the community as someone who is not a programmer, and whether or not my employer encourages such activities, and how it's helped my career. And finally, what I've learned as a long-term community volunteer. First, who I am. I am Kat, aka for cat, because so many people just call me Kat because it is long. And although my ID contains 4 cats, but I only have 2 cats because it is costly. And why am I here? I enjoy working with open source software, and I've been a volunteer with COSCAP since 2013. And I have a dream that one day this conference will have more diverse, inclusive content for people from all over the world who attend the COSCAP. So I challenge myself to give a talk in English so that people from other countries can attend the conference without any language barriers. How my open source software journey began. It's many years ago. I joined Open Source Software Foundry, an organization that goal was to promote free and open source software. There was a funny story behind it. Unfortunately, the time is limited today. I hope to share with you about it next time. During that time, I learned about open culture, and I really believe the open source and open culture are the technology for good. So I kept joining even after I left the organization. And contribute to community as a non-programmer. There's one thing is certain. You don't have to be a super hacker or a geek to join and make a difference in the community. You can certainly give yourself power. And you can be a glue person, which is the first thing I have in mind. This is an article that I've read before and want to share with you. One goal of COSCAP is to bring people together who have similar interests, that they can get to know each other and work on fun projects together, just like glue. And when speak to hosting and activities, you'll always feel understaffed when hosting an activity. Administrative work is low-key, and you don't get to enjoy the spotlight like as the speakers do. So it takes great passion to keep doing it. Of course, and you can grow with the community, learn other skills, and make more difference. And why companies support open source? There's a quote from Linux Foundation's report. Open source software has transformed our world and become a backbone of our digital economy and the foundation of our digital world. From the internet and the mobile apps we use daily to the open operation systems and the programming languages we use to build the future. It has played a vital role. It is the lifeblood of the technology industry. Today, it powers the digital economy and enables scientific and technological breakthroughs that improves our lives. It's in our phones, our cars, our airplanes, our homes, our businesses, and our governments. From this quote, it is obvious to see that open source software is a trend that every company wants to grab. The earlier you get involved, the better chance you stand. So, are there benefits to the career? Absolutely. Take myself for a vivid example. I was recruited by my current company because of my contribution to the open source software community, and because my company takes a great interest in developing relevant tools. Here is our latest open source project, just came out a few weeks ago. PipeRider is a data reliability toolkit for identifying data quality issues across pipelines. And we created pipelines after months of industry research, and it is available on GitHub now. Please do me a favor. If you are logging in GitHub now, and please give me a start. And if you have a friend that is a data engineer or data scientist, please share PipeRider with them, please. Yeah. We hope this tool can help them building better data reliability. And finally, the lesson learned during these years as a long-term volunteer. Although the involvement is important, you'll have to avoid burning yourself out, and you need to strike a balance among work, life, and the community. In terms of making your passion sustainable, you should always try to look for the cherish and the fun among the process. Fun is really important. And speaking of fun activities, the most fun activities after COSCUP is PyCon APEC 2022. And we have 4 keynotes, 50 talks, 4 tutorials, and just search PyCon APEC now. And it's the last day. I think it's the last day to buy the ticket. And there's a promotion code that you can get discount, but I have forget to put it on my slide. You can ask me later. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. You can connect with me on LinkedIn or start us on GitHub. Thank you.
4分钟有没有人有什么问题想要still English？
讲中文吗？拜托放过我。
可以。OK， 那中文你我想请问的是，既然就是不想要英文回答，那为什么想要英文演讲？
这在第6页我讲。就是其实 COSCUP 就是一直以来，通常都是以在地的，就是中文的使用者为主，但是其实我们还蛮多外国的参与者，当然今年比较少一点，因为疫情的关系。那其实像去年、前年在线上的话，都会有一些国外的参与者。那更之前在实体，就是也是蛮多国外参与者，可是他们来到现场会遇到一个问题，就是他们能够听的议程其实不多，就是 用英文给的 talk 其实没有说每一个时段都有，所以就会产生出一些就是来到现场可是没有 talk 可以听的情况。然后所以其实议程组在前几年就想要推广大家说，如果你来分享的话，可以尽量就是投影片写英文，或者就是如果你可以用英文演讲更好。但是这件事情真的是有难度，我自己做起来也觉得超级有难度，就是心理障碍很大。但是我想说，就是身为议程组组员，就是一定要试试看，挑战一下自己。对，也希望就是虽然说现场好像没有真的遇到国外的讲者，或国外的参与者，但是就是希望就是未来这种英文的 talk 可以越来越多，或者是英文的内容，就是让来自国外的朋友都有地方可以参与。
现在直播还会再上传吗？对不对？
哈？
现在那个直播影片还会上传 YouTube， 所以最后还是会有全部网络上都看到。
好，太棒了。
耶！
OK。
我是扮演推广者的角色，就是我觉得 open source 好棒，就是我自己就是在 COSCUP 已经当了8年的志工了。那我是真的觉得，就是这件事情是对社会或者是对大家是有帮助的，所以我觉得这是让我一直可以持续的参与下去的。就是我觉得，你看，像现在也越来越多的，就是使用开源软体的公司，然后也越来越多人在使用开源软体。虽然说贡献的人可能没有使用的人那么多，但是我觉得这就是 COSCUP 继续在这里推广的原因，就是希望大家除了使用开源软体之外，就是也可以参与其中，然后可以贡献回去。
请问 catch
可以叫我四猫。
你目前只有养2只猫，
对，
你怎么可以叫自己四猫呢？
我曾经想过要养4只猫，但是我先养了1只猫，后来再养了1只猫，就发现养2只猫我就已经很累了，只好就这样了。曾经想过。
他回来。那有没有什么想要补充的呢？
没有的话，记得给我星星啊，拜托。还有要去买拍康的票啊，超好玩的，真的，没有骗你。
For those folks online, please subscribe all everything here and start every GitHub repo. Also, buy the ticket from the PyCon. Thank you very much.
Yay! Thank you.
欢迎等一下大家就是到RB05听闪电讲，各种拔线秀不是啊。
大家最期待的part。
我昨天是在那个隔壁412
但昨天早上根本就没录到啊。
但是下午有啊，可是他们也是跟今天一样讲说，就是要有一个人在这边，然后那个网站去看那个影片的时间，看他们要怎么剪。就是有很多关于这东西的，然后有一个 podcast，
应该是他可能有一些文件的事情，但没有特别在讲这件事，可能是要求吧。
有够无聊，但是那时候
也有可能是我没有。
就是那个什么八项就
他现在有出自播主。
对，然后还干过一些神奇的事情。他们是说有出手册，但是我一直都没看到。
对啊，因为我一直没有看到，所以我不知道啊。然后就是我来的时候，他们也没有任何一个人跟我讲过。他们来了3次嘛。
等一下，所以他不是每一轨都有讲。
对啊，然后而且他昨天，因为其实我来的时候有先 prepare， 然后我就先把那个整天所有的 PowerPoint 就下来，然后影片也塞好了。结果他中午来就把电脑关掉，我下午来的时候就全部要重新下载。
晚上还是 What the hell？
我不知道，他就雷我啊，我就超傻眼，我想说现在是怎样？但我觉得事情过了不想讲，但就是觉得很傻眼。啊，不就好险影片载很快，不然我就吐出来。
看来直播主今天状况不太好。
可能吧，但其实我觉得也有可能是，但其实我觉得就是如果他提前讲，我们可以互相啦，但可能就是下次要，如果提前讲的话就可以，比较知道他们的作业流程。
他可能没有很，但其实我有知道。
对啊，因为包括像接这个也是。
对，别人会